Yo, but say yo, yo, but say yo, yo, but say yo. So I did recording today. It's called Milk and Cookie Session. I was going to do a Yin Yang account. He allowed me to use his account. He's a day 25 player, and he allowed me to use his account to rerune and to try to improve his Giants B10 team. So I spent basically a couple of hours all day today just trying different things based on his rune to see what actually worked out for him. And it was a challenge because he has the monsters. It's just the rune requirement for the monsters he have. So this is where things get what it is. So to do a recap, since that video apparently would not be uploaded, we got him a growth pack. He is a free to play player. He's not going to spend money in the game, so I decided to spend money for him. We got him a growth pack 1 and 2. We got some crystals. We did some summons, and we ended up getting a Legmaron. Everything else that you see on the screen right now, he already had beforehand. So the Legmaron is brand new. So I decided to go ahead, farm Wind, and I also farmed the Elemental in order to get him where he needs to go. So as we stand right now, we're trying to find out a great combination for what it is. We had a couple of runs where we were able to basically create some really good teams, but the run time was very long. It was like 2 minute plus 2 minutes. I was trying to get it down to at least a minute 30. So for some odd reason, I would get a team that is able to do it, and then they would literally RNG and just stop. They will RNG and just stop. Um, he wanted also to clear TOA 70. We did that, had a video on it. Once again, so sorry that it would not be uploaded because for some reason YouTube is giving me a hard time uploading that video. I think it's way too long. So this is why I'm going through and just simplifying things and making sure that we de-rune every single thing there is out here. I don't care what it is. We're just going to stick with a core Giants team. We're going to stick with a core Giants team that's going to be functional. He's sleeping right now. I told him when he wakes up, he will have a functional Giants team. And right now, I think I'm kind of failing, but not really. I said before, I could get him a stable team. I think we're going to just work with a stable team for now until he can get the runes that he can. So first thing first is I always start off with Sigmarus. I get my damage dealer that I need. Once I get better monsters and I need to transition Sigmarus out, then I would do that. But for now, since I'm using Sigmarus, I like putting Sigmarus on Violet. So I want to see what Violet is out there as far as crit damage. He does not have any. What does he have for attack? There's a rune out there that does a. Give me a second. Okay. Cool. Let's go back to Sigmarus. Let's see what he has for attack. He has a slot 4 for attack. So slot 4, there's no attack in Violet. All right, so let's go with this. The closest that he has for Violet right now, the closest that he has for whatever he has is, I'm going to use this. Instead of using the Energy 6-star, which may be valuable, I'm going to use the 5-star slot 6. Let's go to crit damage, see what we have. Crit damage. And you might be wondering why I'm not using the 6 stars that we see here for attack, because it's going to break up the set and I can use that set for somebody else. So we have that. Speed, well, we do have a speed. You don't want to put speed on him. as per se, but it does help. So we're going to do that. And now we just need all the rules. We already at 61% for crit rate. So we really need just, let's see what we got for crit damage. I actually crafted this rune for him. This is a crit rate. This is a nice HP. So now we have 76. The speed is not, so we can get some speed on here. We got a speed on this right here. So we're gonna go with this. This is an 86% speed rune. The crit damage is not that great. I would like to have a better crit damage. I know you're looking at the fact that he does not have an attack that's high, but this 2 and 3 is based on the enemy match HP anyway. So I'm not really too concerned with that right now. Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. We don't have any mana, as you can see, so we don't have enough time to power up. We don't have enough mana to power up anything. I mean, wasting mana trying to figure out runes all day. So we have him. Next, we're going to go with Lauren. Lauren has been my issue for the day. Don't know why, but she's been my issue for the day. We're going to go with a focus on Lauren. There's a crit rate with attack. Let's see what we get for HP. Lauren has a... The problem with putting a shield on her is the fact that we just went speed 2 and we didn't have a shield in that. So let's go with what we have in far as focus. Let's see what we have for focus. This is a 6 attack focus. Lauren is squishy. And she's only a 5, but we're going to chance it. And then we're going to do the same thing for her as far as putting her on violent. So what is this right here? This has a lot of bit HP, but there's no speed to it. This one actually has 15 speed, but no HP. Let's think about that for a second. This right here has speed and HP. This one has speed, and this is the HP slot 4, so we at least got that covered. This is the 19 HP, so we're trying to get as much HP as we possibly can because she is squishy. And the debate is, do we want to make her fast as possible or somewhat fast as possible? This will give her 61 with some great and I said before, I don't want to put the 15 on her. I don't want to put the 15 on her, all because there's other monsters out here that we need to ruin. And 60 speed and giants and dragon is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So now we just have to actually get some more mana to make that slot 4 a little bit better. So we got Lauren, we got Sigmaris out the way. Legmaron requires a lot of stats. And if you ever want to know what you need to do with your creature, you can just go into the suggestion box and look to see what they have done with theirs. And as you can see, that's a lot of stats, a lot of HP, a lot of speed, a lot. And we just don't have the runes for a lot. So we're going to work with what we have. Let's see what we have for speed. We do have a swift speed. Since we are working with swift, well, let's try this. Go back to all, crit damage. What do we have for crit damage? There's a crit damage swift, and there's a crit damage blade with speed. So we're going to go with that for now. Let's go with attack. And here's the problem, issue, and concern. We do not have anything to kind of balance that out. So we're going to put that on here and just go with a broken set. Found some swift. I got speed, and hopefully it got some attack to it, like this right here. Has speed and attack. This right here has crit rate, speed, and attack. Definitely love this rune. So right now he's only at 44 crit rate. So we're going to switch it up for a little bit and see can we find something with a crit rate. 44 plus 6 we give him 50 crit rate. This will give him 49 crit rate. Yeah, that would give him 49 crit rate. This would give him a little bit more crit rate. So that's 50 exactly. He's not even close. I mean, he's still got a ways to go before he's max 5-star. So we're just trying to see what we could do with the units that we have. So we got 2 potential damage dealers in what we have. We have somebody that's going to stop the Giants. Well, he can't stop the Giants from going because the Giants is automatic. So now we need to protect the squad. Oh, there's a switch set on this right here. But this Megan is not skilled up. Is not skilled up whatsoever. So we're going to have to strip Megan. Matter of fact, with what she have and the speed she has, we're going to take her runes and put it on Bella. What happened? Megan. We're going to take her runes and put it on Bella. All right, so there's nothing significantly great about it, but it's good enough for where we could take what we need to take. So now we have Sigmaris, Lagmaron, Bella, and Lauren. Let's see who's texting me real quick. Okay, so I would like to have a pro involved, but we need to be stable. And with the rune quality we have, we're not stable yet. So the question is, we could use Shannon to stabilize the team. She could do a lot of things. So let's see what we could do as far as a despair set on Shannon. Speed. There is a speed on her. There's a speed right there. Any HP? There is 1 HP with great accuracy. Let's see what the rest of the unit has. Here's speed and accuracy. Here's speed and accuracy. That's 1 right there. That's it before. We don't have the mana to do what we need to do, so we're going to have to use what we have right now. This is speed and accuracy, okay? HP all. There is a shield right here that is perfect. And there's another shield here that is going to give us basically 1. You know what? It's going to give us like 2 short of what we need to do. Let's see, there's a shield here. This shield give you a lot of accuracy. Let me see something. You go down 3 speed, you go up. You go up. You go up 3 speed. That means that we need to put a despair on 5, and we don't have a despair on 5 with anything speed related. Our despair on 5 does give us a lot of HP, but our speed is going to be very slow. We're going down to, hey, you know what? It's actually pretty good. It makes Shannon very tanky, and the speed is still over 160, so therefore that's pretty good. And she was able to land her debuff, so we have a lot of enemies that should be getting stunned. Why do she have so much? Okay, it is what it is. So that's the team that we said we're going to work with. We're just making sure that we have a stable team so we can start building rooms. So none of these are here. So we took out. We have Lagmaron. Did we put in did we ruin Bella? We did ruin Bella, and we did Shannon, right? Do we want the 18% attack, or do we want HP to make sure everybody lives? So let's do HP because we're looking on stable. We're looking to be stable. We're looking to be stable. This video is not, as I said before, the last video apparently was too long, so we're going to keep this one as short as possible. And if you're brand new and you're in the game, you can actually switch out Lagmaron for, honestly, switch him out for the Wind Griffin. Bernard. Switch him out for Bernard. You will get a stable team that's gonna make sure that you're safe. So switch him out. If you don't have a Lagmaron, just switch him out for Bernard. We got a Lagmaron, so we're using it because once again, this is somebody's account and he wants to be stable and somewhat fast. And for me, 25 days in, somewhat fast is gonna be at least a minute, 40 seconds. And the reason I say that is as soon as he gets that, he's able to farm all day. And we try to get to the point where he can just put it on auto and not worry about anything. Okay, we have the attack break. So therefore, the monster, the boss, chance of killing us is slim to none now. Um, we got the strip, so we're not worrying about him putting up a attack buff. He has glancing. He has attack break, so we're safe. There's nothing he can do to kill us. I'm surprised that he didn't get stripped, but we do have a backup stripper. That was Lauren is for. So when Bella do not strip, Lauren will strip. When Lauren don't strip, Bella strip. Hopefully this is a 147. Nope, this is a 2 minute. And this is what I was talking about. We could do this all day. We might have to stick to this until we get better runes. Because as you can see, we had Bella is completely not, none of his runes was actually have any weight to them. None of his runes got weight to them. So for now, this is a slower team, but it's stable. I was trying to do the he needs maxed out. He needs Cowgirl skill up. So because of that reason, I'm trying to, if it's available, I will try to get it for him. The dungeon run could come at any time, but the cowboy skill up is very needed. I think Legmoron only got one skill up in him. Sigmoris is 2 and 3. Skill 2 and 3 is fully skilled up, so that's a plus. Did not get the attack break that we wanted, but we got the glancing, so he get to survive. Strip, there we go. There we go with the attack break, so we're good. I like having monsters in the game that, different monsters that have more than one role. That way, in case one monster fail, I don't have my eggs in all basket. This is where I would have liked to have Crow, because with all those dots on the monster, Crow Scar would have been great. But Crow, he does not have Crow Second Awaken yet. So once he gets Crow Second Awaken, we're gonna review the account one more time, and we're gonna make this run a lot faster. So it's a 2 minute run. He did get it down to 120 at one point, but the problem was it wasn't stable. And we do not, when you're a free to play player, the last thing you want to do is waste energy. You want to make sure each energy count. So you don't have enough crystals to begin with. So you got to make sure every crystal count. You don't have enough energy, so you got to make sure every energy counts. So a 2 minute team at this level is pretty good, because you could farm, let it recharge, farm again, and you should be good to go. I think it's time for him to be up. So we're going to get this one to a close. So if you're new and you want to follow this guide, you can. And you might be saying to yourself, I don't have a Legmaron. What can I do? We're going to substitute somebody else real quick and show you what you could do. His Bernard is not skilled up. So that's something that if he would have had a skilled up Bernard, I would have actually put that in versus Legmaron. Because it's not that Lebron is not good, it's the fact that he requires so much stat requirement to be good. Bernard does not require that stat requirement. Bernard just requires accuracy and speed, and that's all you need. Lebron requires speed, crit, and HP, attack. I like this run right here because it shows that just in case you get down to the wire, this is why we have Bella Dion on here. So now you know the power of Bella Dion. I said before. Let's see, do we get the break? A tap break? Yes, we do. As I said before, once you get the tap break on one time, the boss is never going to actually move on his turn. He can only do the revenge, because Lauren will ensure that his attack bar never goes high enough for him to hit you. If he so, for some odd reason, kill Lauren, all those dots will ensure that when he does take a turn, he dies. See? So now he has dots that we know for a fact is going to kill him. And that's it. We have a stable. I don't like the speed. Oh, so slow. So slow. So slow. Mm, I don't know what I'm building. I'm just kind of frustrated that my team is so slow. Really mad that this team is slow. There's no attack in this. This team makes no sense. I would not put that out there. But I just saw something. He's not skilled up, so it's kind of pointless to put it on here. But HP is fine. Is there anything with defense? There's defense. That would have been a great defense. The more great defense. 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 Defense is 7%. Defense is 7%. Defense, because it has 3 speed substats. And defense. So we have a weak, pathetic Feng Yang that cannot do nothing. We are going to de-rune him. I'm just playing around right now. Please do not ruin your Feng Yang like that. Please do not. I got no respect for Giants. I basically could throw anything together and do a Giants team. But you don't want Feng Yang in your Giants team because he does multi hits, which causes the boss to go plenty of time. You don't want that. You want somebody that could do a single damage nuke. You're gonna see how this team really don't work when it comes to the boss. Yeah, we're not gonna make this video long. We got the stable team. We got Lagmaron in there until he could get the runes he needs. Sorry, Yin Yang, for not making it faster, but you said you wanted it to be stable. This is slower than the Lagmaron team. Yep, and this is why you don't put Feng Yang in there. This is why you don't put Feng Yang in there. He caused the Giant to go too fast. So Feng Yang will be de-runed. There we go. Until we get better runes on him. We do need to do a better TOA team for sure. So what we're gonna do is this: we're gonna see what we have left over. Good TOA. We're gonna put the vamp. We could do the vampire set on Tayor, believe it or not. The speed will not be there. That's the problem. The speed will not be there. Yeah, the speed will not be there. I don't understand why we even have this right here. Honestly, it is what it is. But we do have some summons, so we're gonna summon before we close the account out. Summons, one LD, one light. We're gonna go to my channel of 202. We went there today and got ourselves a Lagmaron. Let's see what happened when we do it again. Cat, Dark Cat, come on. They better two-way this monster. Not enough stone. We don't even have enough stone to actually summon anything. Are you for real? We go in some rooms that we definitely know we're not going to ever use again. 3-star, 4-star. No, we're rune bougie now. We could, now that we have a team, we no longer have to keep these runes. We no longer have to keep these runes. These runes no longer make us happy. So we're just gonna just say all 3-star runes need to go. Oh. We just don't need it. What we would like to have here is if it's a 5-star, we would love to have a Bastet or a Wind Beast Rider because I have one. You see what I do on my video. Wind Beast Rider would be awesome, but I would definitely love to have a. If it's a 4-star, please let it be a Lucian. Please let it be a Lucian. But we're in 202, so we're gonna get a 5-star. So what 5-star do we really think we could use to progress the account? Oh, you know what? Hathor would not help out in Giants, but it will help out in TOA. I did that on my other account. Hathor was very good in TOA. Yeah. Trying to think of one unit that I could think of the top of my head. He has a Chakram Dancer, so a Sabrina water water boomerang would be awesome. It's my wish list, so let's just summon. That's a 5. Nope. Wow. She used to be great till Lauren came out. She was a go-to till Lauren came out. But she's still a nice go-to because you could, if you farming giants, you're gonna have enough Swift set to where you could use her for dragons. She's also good for Rift. So we didn't really get anything of value, but she is very usable. She is very usable. So we're going to use what we have and have fun using it. What was this? There was a fire elephant. It would have been great with a lot of things out here. You know what? I could have been so happy with so many different light dark units. Oh man. So for he's not skilled up. If he was skilled up, I would definitely throw him in the picture. But he's not skilled up. But that's it. We're not gonna talk your head off. That is definitely gonna be it for the day. I'm gonna set it up to where once he log in, he has a stable team. He has enough crystal to actually summon. It's only those monsters I'm going to rune up. I'm not going to rune anything else up. I would like to rune up a nice dragons team for him, but I want him to farm giants first because we just don't have the runes that we're gonna. What in the world? No, did I put Feng Yang back in it? I'm so sorry. Prepare. Dagmaron, Dagmaron. There we go. Let's try with a attack power and see what happens. Don't like how the first round went already. Got one stun. So we get a. Oh, didn't get the freeze. So we get another stun. And we get another stun. Sorry about that. Shannon, can you. No. I figure with the amount of crit rate that's on Sigmar's, she would freeze more, but I guess you gotta have like 100% crit rate just to get her to freeze. Don't forget her slot five. I mean her slot four and her slot six is only 5 stars. So once we farm enough giants and we get enough to replace those, we're gonna replace those slowly, bring them up to 15, and the team gonna slowly start being faster. I'm just mad that that video got destroyed and we couldn't see the rest of the summons from earlier. Mm. So that's gonna be it for us. Y'all enjoy, and I'm out.